Hey guys, it's April. Welcome back to my channel, House to Home. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. It's been nothing but rain here so far in Pennsylvania, but on the brighter side, it is starting to look a little bit more like fall. So anyway, today I am going to be filming my 2019 Halloween home tour. I'll take you around and show you a little bit of how I decorated, and it's kind of been a little bit of a challenge because this is the first year that I've been decorating in the farmhouse style. So trying to incorporate that into my Halloween decor was a little challenging, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to start in my first room. I'll kind of give you a little spin around here. When you first come into my front door, I have this spider web on the back of the door. I've had this for, I don't even know, probably like 5-6 years. I think my mom had picked it up for me, so I'm sorry I can't tell you where that's from. The witch parking only sign I picked up at Michael's this year. So I put a little tiny broom and then also a large broom to, you know, go with the theme. Next, on my kind of dresser table that I keep here by the front door, first I have this wooden witch hat that I just picked up at a craft fair this weekend. I just thought it was too cute, and then I added 2 paper bats to the side to fill up the space. On my table, I have the same 3 pumpkins that I got from Joann Fabrics and Target. The trick or treat sign was a DIY I made this year. I can link the video down below. The haunted house I picked up at Yankee Candle probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and I just love it. I always put it out every year. You can put little light up tea lights inside of it. The haunted house sign was from Target. This witch I picked up also at the craft fair this weekend, and the ghost is from the Target dollar spot. Next, over onto my shutters, I added these little ghost ornaments I did as a DIY this year. I had just painted them. They were ornaments from the Dollar Tree. I can link that video below. Both of these Halloween pillows I picked up at Walmart this year. The orange pillow, I believe, was from Kohl's. I'll show my dog toys there on the bottom. Then moving on over here is my tier tray. I have a little mouse that I picked up this year at a craft show. The pumpkins, I believe, were from Hobby Lobby. The witch was from a yard sale. The little 31 sign was from AC Moore. I just wrote the 31 on there. It was a little chalkboard. This creepy Frankenstein head I got at a shop a few years ago. You know, it kind of creeps me out too. And then the little metal pumpkin and that little figure and boo jar were all from a thrift store. These 3 pumpkins, they're fabric, and I picked them up this weekend at the craft fair. I just love the Halloween prints on them, and then they had like a cinnamon. This happy Halloween photo frame, I don't remember where I picked that up, but that's just an old picture of me and my friends for Halloween. This Frankenstein, it's one of many things that I bought off this lady at the craft fair over the years. She's always there, and she hand makes these, and I just love them. The Frankenstein is just so unique, and I got him last year. The boo sign, I can't remember. The skull and the pumpkin and the Happy Halloween sign are from Dollar Tree. And I don't know, I just picked up these probably little figures throughout the years at different stores. I've had them for a long time, and I made that little sign there out of scrapbook paper. The bat, I don't remember where I got it from, and the little spider I showed in a haul last week. This picture, I believe I picked up at AC Moore probably like 2 or 3 years ago. It does light up, but I have to get batteries for it. Moving on to my couch, my orange and black buffalo check pillows are from Amazon. Well, the covers. And the mummy and the witch pillow are both from Kohl's. This cute pumpkin blanket that Benny is laying on top of, I got at Lowe's last year on super clearance. I left my wreath and barn door the same. And then on this shelf, 2 pumpkins, I believe I painted them. The little pumpkin picture, it's a DIY, I'll link that video below. The skull was from Joann Fabrics, and this witch's ensign I picked up at Ross this year. Oh, and the little pumpkin the skull is holding was from Target Dollar Spot. So I'll swing you right back around here, down onto my coffee table. I just have a leaves candle burning in this Halloween candle holder from Bath & Body Works. The bat basket I picked up at Kohl's last year, and I just have some pumpkins in it now because if I put candy, the dogs will go up and get it. I don't know where. I think that spiderweb tablecloth was from Yankee Candle. So then this is probably my favorite side of the room here by my mantle. Starting down on the bottom, I have my little barn door and my pumpkins that I had out for the fall. And then I got this little wooden ghost stake at the craft fair, and I just stuck them back behind there. A lot of this you've seen in my recent haul videos. The cats with the light up eyes that I have on both sides. The little potion bottles I picked up at Target in the dollar section this year. The little pumpkins that light up are from the Goodwill. These ghost light up garland was from Target Dollar Spot last year. And that trick or treat sign was from Ross. I just love how they all kind of just give a nice little glow, and I don't know, kind of just makes it a little more spooky but yet homey at the same time. This little witch I picked up at Ross a few years ago, and I just love her. She's so whimsical. The silver pumpkin was from HomeGoods. The black and white pumpkin was from HomeGoods. That little pumpkin guy I picked up at a local shop a few years ago. The spell books, I believe, were from Michael's. The witch hand holding the pumpkin was from Yankee Candle. So were the witch's boots. You can stick a candle inside of them if you'd wish. The cat on the lampshades from Yankee Candle, and the light up pumpkin was from HomeGoods this year. Home is where you hang your broom, I picked up at Ross. And on this side, I have, it's all just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I picked that up at Kirkland's last year. If you haven't figured out, I have a bit of an obsession with Hocus Pocus. This is another one of those hand sewn items I was talking about from the craft fair. And then there are my little pop figures of the Sanderson sisters with their little cauldron. I picked those up from Spirit Halloween last year. And again, there's that skull moon. Like I said, he was handmade. And then I just added a little creepy cloth onto the bottom of my window shelf. Now we're going to move on into my dining room area. On top of this table, I have this galvanized pumpkin that I added some purple lights into. I'll take you, I guess, up onto the mirror next. I have another one of those hand-sewn dolls that I got at the craft fair. She's like a little pumpkin ghost, and she has little stick arms and little candy striped legs. Oh, she's just too cute. And then this little haunted house picture. I believe I got that at AC Moore a few years ago. Then over here, I made like a little kind of stand with, it says broom parking, with the little broom. I have a witch statue and another flameless candle. I believe the Witch was from TJ Maxx last year. Next, I actually forgot I had this Happy Halloween banner. I believe I got it at Target one year after Halloween, like really cheap. And I found it in my stash for Halloween, and I was like, where am I going to put it? So I decided to put it across the window. The little black kind of cloche with the little candle in it, I got that at Bath & Body Works. That's for one of their little mini candles. I got that last year. Trick or treat plate, I don't remember. I made the little potion bottle, and I'm not sure where that little owl picture is from either. I think I got that at a yard sale. The trick or treat sign, I got a Target dollar spot last year. This haunted house I picked up at HomeGoods a few years ago, and I just love how old it is. And then just my usual fall things down there, except I added that little pumpkin bucket that I hauled a few weeks ago. And that's my new table that I also hauled a few weeks ago. Now, in my curio cabinet, I have not my whole collection, but a lot of the Boney Bunch from Yankee Candle. And if you've never heard of them, they're like little different figurines, mostly like little versions of skeletons doing different things. I'll show you them in a minute, but I'll kind of just let you enjoy as I kind of just run over them all. Like I said, I have a lot more, but every year I pick and choose, different ones and display them. The frequent flyer sign with the beads I just picked up at Joann Fabrics this past weekend. This adorable little profile of a witch I picked up at the craft fair this weekend. And I'll just stand back and give you another overview. Now, my dining room table, I kept it the same as fall, except I changed my gray and white pumpkins to orange ones. Those little salt and pepper shakers are kissing ones. The pumpkin I got from HomeGoods, and I just got a piece of orange and black buffalo check material and laid it underneath. Now, if you come down here, I actually made both of these pictures a few years ago with just like little stickers and scrapbook paper, and I'd like to hang them. I'm just not sure where yet. I got this last year as a gift, and it lights up, as you can see. I made this little haunt picture, and I also made this Hocus Pocus picture. I just printed out a printable from online and put it in a black picture frame. Now, this witch, I got her at HomeGoods a few years ago. Just love her and how vintage she looks. And then down on my little table here, the spell books are from Dollar Tree, pumpkins from Walmart. The galvanized pumpkin with the cutout and the candle is from Michael's. That little pumpkin I hauled a few weeks ago from a shop here where I live. I cannot remember where I got these vintage houses from. I think it was just like a boutique, and the cat was from a thrift store. And I also hauled that little pumpkin garland a few weeks ago from a fall open house. Moving on to my corner shelf here, the buffalo check pumpkin is from Target. I made this other cute little kind of more cartoon looking Hocus Pocus sign and distressed the frame. Another one of those galvanized little buckets. The pumpkin jar I hauled a few weeks ago. I believe the spider and the black sparkly pumpkin were from Pier 1. And that silver pumpkin was from HomeGoods. Now don't mind over here this big yellow tarp that's hanging up. It's to keep the dust out. That's where they're installing my new door. The witch I just picked up a few weeks ago. It's actually like a little pinwheel for the yard, but I took it off. Those little boo trees I picked up actually at a thrift store one year. The Hocus Pocus sign was a DIY. I will list that down below. And then if you come down to my table, my blanket ladder, I have this jack-o'-lantern blanket that I believe was from HomeGoods. The witch down here, I cannot remember where she was from. She was probably thrifted. This little Happy Halloween 31 Admit One sign was from TJ Maxx. Pumpkin, TJ Maxx. The witch hat garland I made as a DIY. I will link that video below as well. And then this little contraption here, I made both of the house signs using the Dollar Tree houses and some scrapbook paper. The mummy and the ghost, Michael's. The orange pumpkin I picked up from Target. And then this is my new purchase this year from that woman who makes the hand-sewn items. It's this cute little black cat. He has a long black tail and he's holding a jack-o'-lantern. And I just love how she painted his eyes and the whiskers. And this jack-o'-lantern I picked up at HomeGoods that lights up. And that's that table there. It's probably my favorite little setup that I've done. So now I will take you all around the house now with the lights dimmed down just so you can get an effect of the lighting. Before I close this video, guys, I just wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. And if you are new here today, checking out my channel for the first time, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. Also, leave me a comment below and tell me which was some of your favorite decor that I showed today. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.